What's going on YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 video. Now shout out to the DoD Disciples of Doom. And today's video is going to be your weekly vendor reset and must buys for today, December 28th. Sit back, relax, enjoy the video. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comment section below what you think about these resets. You know, what are must buys in your opinion? Do you think I skipped over something? What have you? Let's discuss in the comments below. But like every weekly vendor reset, what we do is we start in Washington, D.C., and then when we're done, we will finish up in New York City. So, all right, let's go ahead and jump into it. First vendor at the base of ops. Greetings. All right. And the first item is going to be the Glory Days. This is the named military P416 with perfect nearsighted. Now this one comes with mag size and pretty low attributes. Next up we have a Vector SBR 45 with crit damage and outsider, followed by an ACR with optimal range and future perfect, and then a tactical M1911 with killer and damage to targets out of cover. Now looking at the gear items, we have an Alps backpack with vigilance, skill haste, and headshot damage. Interesting. And then we have a Hanayu chest piece with skill haste, glass cannon, and health. That is going to be my first must buy of the week, is this Hanayu chest piece. So the reason being is glass cannon is amazing on skill builds. And not only that, but if you run 2 pieces of Hanayu, you will get extra skill haste and skill damage from the brand set bonuses. So what I would do is I would just take this, re-roll the health off for skill damage. That way you have max skill damage, you'll have skill haste, and then you can put a skill haste mod on there as well, and then put that with the glass cannon, and then over time you can optimize that skill haste to max. All right, looking at the mods, we have a crit chance 4.4, drone duration 6.4, turret duration 6.0, and Sticky Bomb Blast Radius 5.0. Now, must buys, things to look at from the first vendor in the base of ops. I would say take a look at this Alp Summit backpack with vigilance. This is actually pretty neat. What I would do is I would re-roll the health or headshot damage off for repair skills, and then you could have a little bit of damage on that back end. That wouldn't be bad, especially if you're using a healer with, like, say, the capacitor. That way you get all the weapon damage from all those yellows. I mean, just saying. And then the Hanayu chest piece, of course, glass cannon. That is one of my main talents I use for both DPS builds and skill builds. So definitely jump on that. All right, moving on to the clan vendor. Now remember, for these clan vendor resets, you need to have a clan that is level 30. Just so you know, you have to be in a level 30 clan. All right, here we go. Clan vendor, the Tabula Rasa. Now this is the named LMG with perfectly steady-handed. Also comes with swap speed. I don't like the swap speed. If you had to pick this one up, you could pick it up, get off that swap speed for damage to armor, and you should be good to go. All right, for gear set items, we have ongoing directive holster with crit damage, a future initiative pair of gloves with headshot damage, and Negotiator's Dilemma mask with headshot damage. Looking at the high-ends, we have a SR1 sniper with max headshot damage and ranger. Let's go. So what you could do with this one is keep it how it is, re-roll the stability for either damage to targets out of cover or damage to armor, and then just optimize that marksman rifle damage. That would be perfect, as long as you're hitting headshots, that is. Then you have a Banshee SMG with close and personal and max crit chance to go with that reload speed. Followed by a M16A2 with accuracy and steady-handed. Going to some gear items, Badger Tough backpack with shock and awe, crit damage, and weapon handling. Then we have a Hanayu mask with armor regen and repair skills. Gilligard knee pads with health and status effects. And China Light knee pads with skill damage and repair skills. Now, looking at the mods, we have a repair skills mod 17, a skill haste mod 10.8, turret health mod 8.4, and then seeker mine +1 cluster mines. Now, must buys, things to look at from the clan vendor. The sniper isn't bad if you're a sniper rifle fan. I myself am not. I don't know. I mean, if you need China Light knee pads for your skill build, this one's not horrible. It already has skill damage on it, so you just have to reroll the repair skills off for either status effects or skill haste. But still, you could use it. All right. Moving on, that is the clan vendor. Now we're going to start to the west, and then we will make our way back east, starting with the campus settlement. Come on, load time. Come on, load time. There we go. Come on. Run! And then we're going to make our way over here to the campus settlement and talk to Cassie Mendoza's doppelganger.
Come on, agent. Check out what I've got.
All right, here we go. Campus settlement. Ekham's long stick. This is the named sniper with perfect ranger. Also comes with damage to targets out of cover already. So, I mean, that's not horrible. If you don't have one of these, you can pick this up and then just reroll whatever attribute you want to max it out. But I would not change any of the attributes. Then we have a surplus SVD with preservation and crit chance, followed by a MG5 with strained damage to armor and damage to targets out of cover. I mean, that's not horrible. That's another decent one, because the more you shoot it, the more crit damage you get. I mean, that's not bad. All right, then we have a Bellstone Armory mask with weapon handling and health, and then a Seska holster with crit damage and repair skills. And then looking at the mods, we have repair skills 16.1, chem launcher duration 4.2, hive stem efficiency 8.2, pulse health 14.5, and then a trap shock radius of 5.7. Now, must buys things to look at from the campus settlement. The Ekham's long stick is not a bad pickup. If you don't have one, you can max out whatever attribute you want first and then optimize the rest. And then this MG5 is really not bad. It has the attributes you want and strained, so you could put this on a crit build, and the more you fire it, the more crit damage you get. I mean, that could be a pretty good LMG to use. But all right, that is the campus settlement. Let's make our way to the dark zones, starting with Dark Zone West. West. All right, come on. I am really bummed out that Golden Bullet ended today, though. Not gonna lie. Golden Bullet is my shit.
Everything an agent needs right here.
All right, DZ West, let's go.
Are you looking for something in particular?
Okay, so he has the Virginian. This is the named rifle with perfect boomerang. Also comes with damage to targets out of cover. However, all of these attributes are pretty low. Then we have a tactical Super 90 with damage to targets out of cover and breadbasket. Again, attributes are too low. Then we have a M16A2 with optimal range and fast hands. Looking at the gear items, ongoing directive gloves with explosive resistance, followed by rigor knee pads with skill damage, overlord armament gloves with health and armor regen, and then 511 knee pads with armor regen and health. Looking at the mods, we have Protection from Elites 11. We have Seeker Mine Radius 4.1. Shield damage bonus of 1%. That's really low. Then we have a Firefly Blind Effect duration 6.0 and Decoy duration 6.0. Must buys, things to look at from DZ West. No.
Doing business.
All right, DZ South. It's always better in the South. Let's go. Yeehaw. Go go. All right, now we're in the South. All right, DZ South. Let's go. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Just because this is not a common drop, I'm gonna say this is a must buy. And it comes with crit damage. What? Alright. So this is gonna be your next must buy of the video. This is a named Grupo chess piece called the Door Kicker's Knock. This is the named Grupo chess piece with Perfect Spark. So damaging enemies will increase your skill damage. Or hold on. Damaging enemies with a skill will increase your weapon damage by 15%. There you go. Now, back in the day, this chess piece was broken, but they did fix it, and not a lot of people use it anymore. However, it is still very handy, especially if you're running a skill build with the capacitor. You could easily make a crit capacitor with a full skill build and have a lot of fun. Now, this one comes with crit damage and headshot damage, which are two pretty good attributes. So what I would do is I would just reroll that core attribute for either max weapon damage skill tier or max armor. All right, let's move on. Then we have a tactical vector 9mm. Oh, this is the SBR. It's all right. Now, the SMG damage is really high. However, it does have strained on it and rate of fire. Now, rate of fire would be nice if it was more maxed out. However, it is fairly low. And then putting that with strained, I'm just not a fan. Then we have a F2000 with damage to armor and fast hands. And then a X45 with killer and swap speed. Now, going to the gear items. Rigger backpack with explosive resistance. Then we have Negotiator's Dilemma chess piece with weapon handling. Alps backpack with versatile repair skills and headshot damage. And then a Fenris chess piece. What? Another must buy. Let's go. DZ South. Bring yo ass. So this is a Fenris chess piece with Unbreakable. What you need to do is pick this one up, re-roll that explosive resistance off for crit chance or headshot damage, and then just optimize that weapon damage up. You are good to go. It's already at 11.9, so you would probably have to optimize it probably 3 times, but after that, you are golden. To the mods, we have crit chance 4.6, drone damage reduction 4.9, turret duration 6.0, and sticky bomb blast radius of 4.9. Now, must buys, things to look at from DZ South. Check out the Door Kicker's Knock. Check out the Fenris chess piece with Unbreakable and crit damage. And there you go. That is DZ South. Let's make our way to the east side. East side. What? East side. East side. All right. Come on. There we go. Ah. You would transfer me when I'm not trying to transfer, and then not transfer me when I'm trying to transfer. Ugh. There we go. All right, so DZ East. Let's check out the vendor. Ooh. Okay. So the Hollow Man is a DZ exclusive named item. You can only get it in the Dark Zone, Conflict, or named item caches. Now, with that being said, these are not easy to find if you are not farming in the Dark Zone. I myself have quite a few of them, but I steadily get people asking about the Hollow Man mask. I mean, just my last hazard build I did last week, people were talking about the Hollow Man mask. So now's your chance to pick one up. This is the named Y'all Gear mask with 10% health damage. So what you could do with this is re-roll that explosive resistance off for hazard protection and go down that route and just max out the armor. Or you could pick this one up, keep the explosive resistance if you want, and then change the core attribute. What I would do is change the normal attribute and just optimize the armor if you really do need this mask. But if not, it is what it is. But it's over here. It will be a must buy just because it is a rare DZ exclusive item that a lot of people are not going to see unless they're farming the DZ or farming for those named item caches. So again, DZ East, the Hollow Man mask, check it out. Then we have a Paratrooper SVD with crit damage and sadist, followed by a military RPK with future perfect and reload speed. Now looking at the gear items, Hunter's Fury mask with crit damage, Negotiator's Dilemma holster with crit chance, Petrov mask with skill haste and skill damage. Interesting. I don't see why you would run like a skill LMG build. Yeah, I don't see why you'd do that. Yeah. Anyways, Alp Summit holster with repair skills and health. And then looking at the mods, we have repair skills 15.6, Chem Launcher burn strength 6.2, Hive +4 repair charges, Pulse effect duration 8.7, and Trap shock radius 5.8. All right, so must buys, things to look at from the DZ East vendor. The Hollow Man mask is a must buy. Check it out. And that is only because it is a rare if you're not a DZ player. I mean, even in Conflict, I don't think I've had but maybe like one or two of them ever drop from a cache. Conflict caches are stingy, man. I'm telling you. They really did Conflict wrong in this game. I'm telling you. All right, Theater, Settlement, let's go. Artist Tool. This is the named rifle with perfect rifleman. Also comes with max damage to armor. However, those other attributes are doo-doo garbage. Moving on, SASG 12 with Sadist and Rate of Fire. Followed by a classic M1A with max damage to targets out of cover and close and personal. Jesus. They're trying to make you run this with like a Crusader shield in someone's face? Ooh, that would be nasty. Then we have Fenris gloves with headshot damage and weapon handling. Pretty low rolls. And then Sokolov Concern knee pads with explosive resistance and weapon handling. Looking at the mods, Protection from Elites 11.0, Seeker Mine Radius 4.1, Shield Deflector Damage 4.3, Firefly Speed 8.0, and Decoy Health of 6.0. Must buys, things to look at from the Theater Settlement. The Artist Tool, you could make this nice. Just max out the rifle damage. You should be good. The Classic M1A, if you're nasty, you could roll this with close and personal. Just max out that rifle damage. Again, you should be good. All right. That is it for Washington, D.C. Let's finish up in New York City and get the F out of here. All right. So there are two vendors left in New York City that we have not gone to. We have Marco at the top of the escalator, and then Roy Benitez outside. All right. So here is Marco. All right. Marco, P90 with headshot damage and outsider, followed by a black market RPK with max mag size and perpetuation. Then we have a SASG 12 with perpetuation and swap speed. And then a Officer's M9A1 with ignited and damage to targets out of cover. Now looking at the gear items. Overlord backpack with shock and awe, explosive resistance, and status effects. Overlord gloves with skill damage and weapon handling. And then a 511 holster with armor regen and hazard protection. Now looking at the mods, headshot damage 7.3. Then we have armor on kill 15.6k. Shield holstered regen 4.1. Firefly blind effect duration 6.1. And decoy duration 6.0. Must buys, things to look at from Marco. I'm going to say no. All right. And our last, but certainly not least, vendor outside, Roy Benitez. But obviously, can't do anything until you pet the dog. What up, buddy? How you doing? How you doing, buddy? Hope everything's good. Happy holidays. Hopefully Santa got you a bone. I'll see you around New Year's, buddy. All right. Roy Benitez. Here we go.
What can I do for you?
Okay. Roy Benitez, starting off with the SIG 556, close and personal, and crit chance, followed by a classic M60 with unhinged and crit chance, and then another SIG, this time the rifle, damage to armor, and lucky shot, and then a PX4 Storm Type T with sadist and mag size. Now looking at the gear items. We have a Fenris chest piece with braced and max weapon damage to go with the headshot damage and skill haste. Interesting. Followed by Araldi knee pads with headshot damage and health. And then Murakami holster with skill haste and weapon handling. Now looking at the mods. Skill duration 8.2. Headshot damage 7.0. Seeker Mine +1 cluster, Pulse Radius 8.5, and then Sticky Bomb Skill Haste 4.1. Must buys, things to look at from Roy Benitez. I don't know. Like, if you like having braced on an AR, and maybe you use this in, I don't know, PvE, you could definitely pick this one up and then just take off the skill haste for crit chance or crit damage. I would probably go crit chance and then do a crit chance mod because Fenris is for ARs and you need more crit chance on an AR, but that headshot damage would do just fine with it. And then keep the braced. I mean, you could laser beam enemies from cover, I guess. But all right, that is it. That is your weekly vendor reset and must-buys for today, December 28th. I hope everyone enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I am Kamikazevondoom, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.